Hey guys, welcome to another video, and in today's video it's more of a tutorial than an actual drift video. Basically I'm gonna show you how to drift. I know you've probably seen it in many Forza Horizon 4 tutorials, but I'm gonna break it down and make it as simple as possible for you guys to be able to do it as well. It's really easy, it's not difficult. And obviously I use just a normal Xbox controller. Obviously using a steering wheel is a bit more difficult because you get the feedback basically whenever you're drifting. So like for instance, whenever you drift and you want to turn one way, your steering wheel can intend to pull. That's like force feedback. Now obviously with the controller you only get the vibration from the controller whenever you drift or do something. You don't get that force feedback. So yeah, let's get down to it. You can basically do it on any car. You can't really do it on front wheel drive car. You can power slide with front wheel drive, and all-wheel drive you can somewhat drift, but the rear wheel drive is basically where the key purpose is behind it all. So yeah, let's find a car, but basically we need to go and buy a car actually, your cars. You want to get a car that you're comfortable with, that but you gotta make sure it's rear wheel drive, that you're comfortable with, that it's not overpowered but also not underpowered. You want to find that balance between the two. You want to find something with like, I don't know, 900 horsepower or 700. It's just actually you got to find that balance, because you can drift virtually any rear wheel drive car. It's just having to find the right one for you. And again, each car is different in its own way. Don't expect every car to be the same. Yeah, it's fun, but at the same time you've got to know what car you want, and then you got to keep on practicing with that car. And once you get good at it, then move over to the next car and the next car and so on. Yeah, so basically I'm just looking for a car that I think would be a great build, or a great beginner build. Not that 10 million, yeah, right. Cadillac, no. We need to find something with not too much power. Don't really want to go muscle car because the shifting can be somewhat like dreadful. Just want to find something with that. Obviously you can put a flywheel in it and all that kind of stuff to shift it better, but again you don't want to like have all that, because some muscle cars with all that, it can still give a very slow upshift. You got to really keep your revs high, and you want something that is simple to use as such. So I'm just trying to like find something that is really going to be usable, friendly as such, if that makes any sense. That's front wheel, again rear wheel. So trying to find a decent car. We don't even want to go Lambo. Maserati, no. Let me know what you guys think if I should do a drift board on that, just before I forget, because I was thinking of that. I actually completely forgot what I'm tossing now. It's the AMG E63 Coupe Black Series. So yeah. Come on, there's gotta be a car around this somewhere we can use. Can't all be that bloody difficult to find. It's gotta be something that we can actually use that is not gonna, be difficult in some shape or form. So what else seem to be a lot of pain in the bum? Golf, no. VWs, no. Volvo we could probably do. No, I'm gonna see what cars I've got. then take on there really. See if we can maybe use one of my cards as a build, as a tutorial build. That's all-wheel drive, no change there. Then there's front-wheel drive, rear wheel, we're not using that. We also want a car that weighs a bit, so it will be a bit easier for you to like balance it out as well. That's another key thing. If a car is too light, like intended to low, you're like, well, there we go. We're going to use this. This is all-wheel drive, Subaru 1990 Legacy. I think it's the RS, isn't it? It's only worth $25,000. And yeah, so let's go to upgrades. I was just thinking there for a second, like, is it a good car to use as a tutorial? But yeah, why not? Wait, before we do any of that, let's just listen to the sound of this thing actually, because the last car sounded absolute awful. Yeah, I think it will sound good. Let's go to upgrade and tunes, upgrade and customizing. Like, obviously you want to you don't have to max everything out. Actually, what I'm gonna do before I forget, I'm gonna run it stock and see how it performs. Oh, I should have changed the bloody thing. Bear with me guys, I just forgot to do one thing. One thing I need to do first is change the drivetrain from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive and then take it on the road. That would make so much more sense. Custom. That would be under our long one. Right, there we are. Yeah, rear-wheel drive. Let's just do that all for the moment. So it doesn't really change much besides the weight reduction has been reduced from 1.356 to 1.343. Cost me 10 grand now. I can live with that. Yeah, best thing to do is obviously first thing, or one of the first key things to do is make sure that it is a rear-wheel drive car. You can't do it with any rear-wheel drive car, it will be so much more easier. Why is it just frozen? Random. Right, let's check this out. Yep. Why is it glitching out for some reason? Right. You see, its turn radius is not that great because it's stopped. You can throw it, get the back end, moving. That's what you want to do. So you just want to get the back end up. Now this is stock, remember. It hasn't been customized. All I've just done was just change my all drive to all drive. You see what I mean? And that's all that is to it. And obviously if you want to try and drift the stock, and if you ain't got the money to upgrade it but you want to still do a drift, just smack into first, stop, get going. You can even just literally put your foot down to the ground, let the stock spin. Then you basically just got to dab the front wheels. You know what I mean? Just got to move them while the wheels are spinning at the back. Just get that back end out, you know what I mean? So you get some revs up, just move it like that, see? and then by correcting it, you turn the opposite way as well. So you see, the best way to learn is on a roundabout, because then basically you can just keep doing this the whole time, and other cars aren't in your way into like this. You just keep doing it like that. You just throw it around like that. And if you want to go to the other side, you throw it around. And the moment you see the back end kick out, you just turn the opposite direction until it starts straightening it out. That's all you gotta do. There's just more power, and then you just, as soon as you feel like the back end's gonna kick out, you just turn the opposite direction. You see my wheels in the front, you see how I like turn the opposite direction just to correct it. And that's all you gotta keep doing. You just gotta keep left, right the whole time. That's all you gotta do. Just turn your radius. Just turn whichever way you think it's gonna spin out. You turn the opposite way. And that's where you see my wheels. Literally, that's what I'm doing. I'm just literally moving my joystick left and right, left and right, left and right. That's all I'm doing. And that's all there is to it, you know. So yeah. Right, let's take it back to the house now. Now we're gonna upgrade. Now that was stock. Now we're gonna max the upgrades, and yeah. See how we do with a fully maxed, you know, tutorial car. Now this is just to show you guys how to drift. Basically, it's really simple. But again, best way to learn is on a rear-wheel drive car. And if you ain't got the money, as long as you got a rear-wheel drive car, you can make a drift. Another thing before I forget, I must show you, in case you wonder why your car can't drift, is basically, I will show you that in a minute. You go into settings and you turn off differential and traction control. You've got to make sure you turn those two off, because if you don't, the program within the car, you know, is gonna detect thinking that you're trying to spin out, so it's gonna correct you, and therefore you basically won't drift the car. It'll try to, you can power slide, there's no doubt about that. But when you try and turn your wheels, when you try and spin your wheels, it's gonna spin and it's gonna lock, and that's more for like drag racing, or basically if you don't want to let the car spin up, you know, period. Then you obviously put that on, and then your car won't spin out. It'll just basically, whenever you're on a track, if you just want to race, that's the case behind it. And obviously you don't have to do what I do. You don't have to put drift suspension on, but I do. It just makes it a little bit easier. It brings down the suspension nice and low, you know. Yeah, that's all that there is to it. You know, it gives you that opportunity to be able to slide the car. All these things I'm doing for myself. You don't have to do all of this, you know. Obviously I'm doing a tutorial I think would be best for the car. You don't, like I've just shown you before, you don't have to. You can have a stock car and you can still drift it. You know, it's not difficult that some people make out to be. But this may be a bit of a long video or a long tutorial, but it is breaking it down as basic as I could possibly make it for you. You know, you get race, you get horizon, and you got rally, and then you got drag. So we just put, obviously, again. Now all these things you don't have to do, but it's just something I do myself. 255s, smack some badass wheels on there. You know, let's see what we should go for. I'm gonna go for them. They just look like they suit the car for some reason. I don't know why. No idea why. Get those front wheels sticking out nice and chunky like that. I don't even think this thing's got a body kit, to be fair. If it does, too bad. Subaru. So which one should we go for? Let's go for that one there then. Wing. That's just got two, like, what it looks like two little straps on it though. That's all it is. pretty random. Let's go for the big wing. Nothing beats a big old wing. Oh, that's just back skirtings. Nothing of interest. Again, we won't do that. We'll just do the head scoop, as you can tell on there. And yeah, let's check this out. 2 liter F4 turbo, 6.2 liter V8, 2 liter F4 turbo rally, and a 4 liter F6. So again, all of that just minuses the brake. That will just put you back in all-wheel drive. So yeah, let's see what we've gone up to. We've gone from 217 to 545 brake, 74,000 later. So ladies and gentlemen, let's see how we can do now. Now I did show you in the previous one at the beginning, you can drift it stock, but now this is maxed without any tuning. This obviously I don't ever tune my cars because I think it's a bit complicated for you guys that aren't too familiar with it. So I just like to keep it plain simple. I can tune my cars, but I just don't choose to. If you guys would like to see me tune a car, leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you or which car you think I should tune, and don't forget to subscribe. Right, here we go. It sounds like the Subaru and sounds like the Mitsubishi Evo. Look at the bodywork, it looks awful. I need to do a paint job on it. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what color should I paint this one. I'm gonna leave this one entirely up to you. If you want me to go pink, blue, orange, red, whatever. That thing sounds nice. Listen to that. Wow. Right, let's try this out. Yeah, you see what I mean? You just put your foot. Best thing is if you do, one thing I'll let you know is if you do come down a corner like this, alright, and you aren't too sure how to take a corner, and you're going at a bit of a high speed, right? Obviously I'm reversing, but if you, before I say anything else, in case you guys didn't know, go to settings, go to difficulty settings, and you go there where it says traction control off, stability control off as well. If you turn them both off, you can spin it. Watch if I turn it on. Now watch me try and drift the car now. The car spins, but then it stops straight away. You see what I mean? That's where I should be that's where I should be drifting. But it won't let me drift. Literally won't let me drift. See, it just doesn't let me drift. You see what I mean? That's exactly what I was talking about. Now watch. If I turn all of it off, go back to settings again. Smack it all off. Now watch. Second gear pull away. See what I mean? And there we can drift now, no problem. See what I mean? Make sure you always turn that off if you want to drift. Otherwise, that's what's gonna happen. Right now, if you're coming up to a junction like this and you want to like drift it, best way to get the back end is you touch the e-brake, and then you just sort of like drift it like that. Make sure you hit that e-brake to make it. You don't necessarily have to, but it just gives you that initial, like, your back end just gives you that. It lets your back end just kick out a little bit. See. Now we'll give it a try from a different angle. Hit that back end out. But sometimes, depends on how fast if you went any faster, you could have gone into the traffic lights, into the bushes. You know what I mean? So, just if you guys want to familiar, just hit the e-brake on yeah, just get the back end out, and you just like power it. It doesn't matter what you hit, and that's how you learn. You know, if you hit cars, hit bushes, so what? So what? That is how you learn, and that is how you bet yourself. Hit the e-brake and just power it up. Once you can do that, you'll be laughing. So what if you hit a few cars or bushes or trees or traffic lights? It's all part of learning. You know, hit e-brake it, get the back end out, you just power it in like that, and then once your car's so spinning, you just keep it on, keep turning. If you don't want to stop spinning, you just keep on turning until you can like. So then when you come up to again, e-brake it. Sometimes what I do is I e-brake, and then when if I still feel like I'm still going a little bit too fast, I hit the brake and hold the e-brake at the same time, and then I release the brake and I carry on holding the e-brake and I accelerate at the same time, so it brings up my revs, and then I release the e-brake and it shoots me off. I know that sounds very confusing, but trust me, it works for me sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's all that is to it, guys. It's really simple, really very simple. You know, like I said, probably the best place to learn is at a roundabout. So if we go to a roundabout, and then I'll show you exactly how easy it is. You know what I mean? It's not difficult. It's really not. You know, you come up to a junction like this, downshift, e-brake. You know, that's all it. If you feel like there's not enough power, or you drop any power, shift down the gear. You know, that's all that there's to it. E-brake it. So yeah, let's find the roundabout now, because I think I've just gone the complete wrong way. I think that's probably the best one to go to. Yep. No, wait. There we go. That's the one I want to go to. Okay.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I followed a little shortcut through the bushes. You know, another place you can also do is just go on the field. Learn like that. If you go on the field and you want to drift, crack on. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as you can get your back end out like that. You know? That's all that there is to it. It's so simple, guys. So simple. Like if you're on the field and you want to learn to drift, you just do that. You know what I mean? You don't have to do it on the road. If you go on the field and no one's watching, you just throw the car around like that. You're still drifting it because you're still getting the car to slide. You know what I mean? That, just like that. So simple. And then when you feel more confident, take on the road.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Right, let me just turn this shenanigans off. Oh, go away. So yeah. Again, we're at the roundabout now, and you guys want to like learn to drift. Another easy way of drifting is you just make sure you know like a decent gear. Third for me works the best, but second maybe if you want to, and then you just like do that. Literally, you know what I mean? If you feel like the power's losing it, shift it down a gear. You know, but otherwise you just keep it in third gear. I'm holding it flat down, third gear, and literally I'm just going left and right, left and right, left and right. That's what I'm doing. If I feel like I'm moving too close to the end, I turn more in, you know. And sometimes you don't know, you need to use the e-brake. You know, sometimes you don't even need to use the e-brake, you just turn the car and it'll just start sliding straight away. And that's it, you know. You just turn, the more you turn, the more it's going to turn in. The less turn, it's going to go further out, you know. And that's all there is to it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys have thought about this tutorial video. If it was any use to you, if you guys found it any way helpful. You know, like I said, this is my cheap tutorial. Obviously not that cheap. It cost like 70, probably 100 grand max. Because obviously, oh no, I didn't, because obviously I already had the car. About 70, 80 grand for upgrades completely. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hope you liked this video. Again, thanks for all the support, guys. Thanks again. I really appreciate all the views and whatnot. Well, you guys have a fantastic day. Take care now. Bye bye.